happy at all. I'm not having a good day. I always feel so weird, like I get to this place, something goes wrong or bad or whatever, and I just want to cry and like pour it all out on video. But if I take the video camera out, I can't cry because I feel like that's so weird and self-indulgent. Even though other people have cried on camera, and I have not thought that about them. I don't want you to think that. I'm just saying. But I went to the doctor today because I'm feeling faint and weird and everything else, and she finds a fucking heart murmur. That's great. And so I have to go get, I went and got an EKG, and then like Monday I have to go get an echocardiogram or some shit. And then she says maybe I should work out sitting down. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna fucking run. And I'm gonna do Zumba. I'll tell the girls around me to watch out, that I might fall out and take them down with me, so they need to be careful. But I'm doing Zumba and I'm running. I cannot and will not start over. And no, if I feel faint and weird while running, I will slow down or stop, but I will at least try. I am not going to sit on the sidelines and just be, I'm just not. I just can't. And I'm like, I cannot fucking believe I have unlimited Zumba for the summertime, and I can't even fucking move without feeling like I'm gonna pass out. And I can't believe I'm trying to train for a triathlon, and I can't even fucking move or I'm gonna pass out. Like, I'm so angry right now. I swear, like, I'm fucking pissed. I don't even know. I hung up on my wife because she was trying to be too fucking nice. And like, oh, baby, this. And no, dude, I'm so tired of it. I'm sick of it. I'm pissed. I'm so angry. I feel I completely out of control on the inside. Like, and there's a very big part of me that wants to fucking eat. Like, I have not wanted to eat in months. I've like, driving home was the hardest fucking thing in the world. Not to stop at every fast food restaurant. I swear to God, I'm like, I only have this many calories left. I just want to fucking eat something that's ridiculous. I want to go home and eat every fucking ice cream that I have in the house. I want to eat everything. I want a fucking burger. I want a fucking roast beef po' boy. I just want to fucking eat. I want something fried. Fuck it, dude. If I'm gonna have a fucking heart issue and not even be able to fucking run, I might as well eat fried shit. God damn it. I'm just so angry. And it's so stupid. Because I'm angry at something I can't even get mad at. I can't even have a fucking fight. I can't even yell and like resolve it. It's just fucking there. Okay, so I guess I should start with, and I am really sorry about all of those F-bombs, because I dropped them, like left and right. It was rough. I was in a very bad place, and I'm telling you, I drive past fast food. I live in a world where it's everywhere, and it really has gotten to be something that does not affect me. And today I was so overwhelmingly affected by it. It was like kind of crazy and not okay. Um, and then I came home, and my poor wife, I'm like, I just want a burger. I just should go eat. Like, it just got ugly. I was just in a bad place. And she was like, well, go get one small burger. And I was like, no, you don't get it. Like, there is no one small burger. If I go, I'm going to get like 4 of them. And maybe I'll only bring one home, but I will be eating just way too many, and it will not be okay. And I guess it's going to bring me to a point that I have been wanting to talk about, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Like, I thank you all for well wishes and for concern and for like shouts of strength and sisterhood. But I don't want anybody to be like, well, if you have to eat today, just go ahead and eat. Or, we understand, go through what you have to go through, take a break from your forward motion and live it. Because that's called enabling. And there's a vast difference between support and enabling. And I know that, like, it's natural to want to support people. And I see it a lot here and in other places too. But if I was addicted to cocaine and I had just told you I was clean for a year and you knew that, and then I told you I was having a really bad day or whatever, and I just need a bump, you would never ever tell me to just go ahead and go get a little bit of cocaine and do it just tonight, or take a week off and get high and whatever. So it is the same way. And I think that we all need to be careful when we're working with each other to not just go ahead and enable people. We need to, support them in a healthy way. And, I was like, are you out of your mind telling me to go get fast food? Like, anybody who has watched these videos and anybody who has followed this and lived in my life with me knows I have not eaten a fast food hamburger in over a year. I have not eaten fast food like that. So for me to even want it at this point, it's an indication of where I'm at mentally, and it just was a bad place. I did go to Zumba. I went, and I've said before that, like, if I'm gonna leave my family here, my goal is to, like, put 110% into every workout so that I don't feel like I'm doing an injustice by leaving my family, because it's like time away from them. I better make it count. And I went to Zumba, and I felt like I needed to work hard, but also balance that with health, because in this particular instance, doing an injustice to my family would be wiping myself out and then not being able to function as a mother and a wife. So I purposely dialed it back to about 85%. So until I get the results back next Tuesday or Wednesday, as long as I don't have any more like blackout type feelings, I'm going to perform at about 85%, and 85% will be the new 110 for this week. So I'm feeling comfortable with that decision for myself. I feel like I know my body pretty well, and I know myself pretty well, and that should work for me, and still allow me to be active, but not ridiculously overstretched. In the clip, I complained. I was like, I can't believe I have unlimited Zumba and I can't even use it. And then I was like, you know what? That's so silly. I should feel so happy about that. I have unlimited Zumba, which means, like, if you buy a Zumba punch card, like if I buy a 6-pack, it's like $40 for 6 classes. And you go and you get your little card punched. And if I have to leave early, it doesn't matter. I just lost that class. Or if I can't get a good workout, that doesn't matter. I just lost that class. I don't have that situation. I have the next 3 months to, like, do as I need to do, use my Zumba pass, and if I have to go the next 3 months and only go 85%, then actually I'm lucky, because I'm not losing anything. I have unlimited Zumba, so I need to stop looking at it like I need to kill it every time and start realizing that that's actually working for me. It's okay to go and only do what I can do and leave if I have to, or okay to go and sit out of a song. So I feel better about that. Actually, I'm like, wow, that's really great. There was something else. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. I don't know. I feel I'm actually feeling better than I've felt in days. I realized that I inadvertently removed caffeine from my diet altogether. And I was never a really big, I was a tea drinker. If anybody saw, like, my water vlogs, you'll notice that, like, in my schedule, it's got teas, and that's a black vanilla tea, and black tea has a good bit of caffeine in it, especially for me. So, when I ran out of tea, I was like, oh, well, I'll just drink more water. And I inadvertently removed caffeine. And my mom was like, put the caffeine back in. That could have a lot to do with how you're feeling. So I was like, all right, well, I did that, and I do feel better. I don't feel, I don't know. I think it's been probably a couple of weeks since I felt like me. I think I even mentioned not feeling like myself and attributing it to different things. I'm not sleeping well, which is a part of fibro, and it's kind of like a cycle because you don't sleep well. Not sleeping well makes it worse. You get worse. You don't sleep well. It's like an ugly cycle. So, but I'm not sleeping well, and I'm not really 100%. But I've decided to make the effort to go to bed early, 10 o'clock, no later, and to do what I can. I'm taking off of work if I have to take off of work. I'm staying home. I'm getting through and doing what I can, and that's the best I can do. And so I don't know. I'm gonna make more of an effort to take the time that I need to take. It kind of kills me. Yeah, and I'm gonna go for a run tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to keep it. I'm not gonna. Okay, last time I went for a run, I went 45 minutes at a comfortable pace. Bless you. And then I was like, well, I don't know how much further I can go, so let's just up it and really just push. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it at a comfortable pace, do my workouts, do my runs, figure it out from there. So once again, I'm sorry for the F-bomb. I am doing an experiment. Actually, I want to tell you guys this. I am doing this thing tomorrow where I point my food. Maybe I won't do it tomorrow because tomorrow's a crawfish boil. I don't know. But at some point, I'm going to point my food on the new Points Plus, and I'm also going to count my calories. And I'm going to do a whole counting calories, Weight Watchers video. One, to further demonstrate why I count calories, and two, just to talk about Weight Watchers in a way that I haven't really talked about it, but I've been rolling over in my mind. Yeah, that's coming up. I did a half a freaking day, and then I had a horrible end of the day. Not food-wise. I was able to control that, but I just mean I didn't feel like taking pictures. I didn't feel like doing anything. I was in a bad place. And I can't believe how I was so angry. Okay? I wanted to just go eat so bad. I just wanted to binge so bad. I wanted to use. And I was angry at myself for not letting me go. Just like I would have been angry if somebody else tried to stop me. I was angry at myself. There was this conflict. And it was the first time I have felt like that ever. Because in the past, if I wanted to binge, I would binge. And then I'd be angry at myself for doing it, or disappointed, or sad, or whatever. But whatever, And then once I got clean and sober this year, every time I wanted to and didn't, I was just really proud of myself. And it left me with this heightened sense of ability and amazement with myself. But today was the first time in my recovery and sobriety that I was so mad at me for not allowing myself to act on that impulse. I was so consumed with anger. And it was the kind of angry, if you feel that at a spouse, you pack their shit. If you feel that at your kid, you take a walk because you don't know what you're going to do. If you feel that at somebody at work, you leave early because it's a bad situation, that's how angry I was at myself for not allowing me to go and binge. And now I feel better. I feel better about it. Now I'm like, that's right. I got through that. I didn't do it. I am stronger. I am going to be better. But I could not even believe that I was even capable of that much anger at myself. It was an insane, like, storm inside of my body and inside of my mind. I don't even understand it. But I'm glad I'm through it. I don't know if you can hear that, but I have somebody snoring on the sofa. Sorry. But I'm glad I'm through it, and I do feel like I'm through it, and I feel like I'm in a better place. Um, Another thing that was really bothering me today was that I am losing hair. I'm actually not losing it anymore, but around 50 pounds, I started to notice that I started to lose hair. Like, almost, it was ridiculous. Like, it's thinning out. Like, seriously, all around the front. You can't really see it because the light's horrible in here, but it was thinning out. So I was really bummed. Like, really bummed and upset. And then, between 50 and like 100 pounds, it slowed down a lot. And now it's like I lose hair like a normal person, like just the hair you would normally lose. But I was so frustrated. I've always liked like having pink hair and purple hair and blue hair. Well, I'm afraid to bleach or even dye at this point because it's like I have so little right now. And I'm sensitive about it, and it upsets me a lot. And I started taking vitamins specifically for my hair, and I've done a lot of research, and I understand that it's probably weight loss related, and that what I've read is that like 3 to 6 months after your weight stops changing and kind of finds a balance, your hair will start to grow back. And actually, I have all these little like curly bits of hair where like they're like this long to that long. They are growing back. That's awesome. But like a guy at work today was like, "Oh, you're going bald, huh? Like you're bald right there." And I was like, "Yeah, my hair kind of got thinner." No, I mean like right there, like. And it was like, "No, I do not have a bald spot. My hair is thinner." Okay, and it just was so rude and so ugly, like to even point it out. So I came home. I was already upset, and then I went to the doctor, and she was like, "Don't work out," and it was just like this storm. I got my hair cut. It hadn't been cut in like I don't know, since Christmas. So I got my hair cut. I'm happy with it. Maybe you'll be able to see it in a better vlog. Vlog. Um, but yeah, I was just really, I don't know. But what made me happy was that she was like, "Yeah, I can tell that your hair has thinned out recently. Have you lost weight?" And I was like, "Yeah, I lost a lot of weight." And she was like, "Well, that's probably why." She said, "It doesn't look like it's going to get much worse." And actually, like, how much have you lost and when? And I told her, and she's like, "Oh, so in the next 6 months, it should totally be back and to growing and being normal." And that made me feel good because she's a professional and probably knows a little bit of what she's talking about. Anyway, I didn't eat, and I fought a war today. Like I always call it a war. It's not a game; it's a war, and it was brutal today, and I kind of feel like I really have not had one of these days. Like, if you watch my earlier videos, I have moments where I'm like, I'm down, I don't want to do this, blah, blah, blah. Very early on, and then they kind of stop. I have never had a day like today. And I'm glad I had the video camera because I feel like to not put that out there would be to give you a warped sense of what it is. I don't want to just have successes. I want people to know all of it. But, yeah, I've never had a day like today. Today was a rough one. It was a really hard day. And I can't even believe I was in such a bad place. But you just start again tomorrow, right? Bringing my food scale for the crawfish boil and moving on. I hope you guys had a good day and that we all have good days tomorrow.